Hey, you guys, we're going to start letting people load in. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Type in the chat, good morning. I want to see who is here so far. I'm trying to get this bottle of champagne open, y'all. I'm struggling. I'm not even going to lie. I am struggling. I'm going to need Ryan to come and open this because I am having a hard time. I hope he has his phone with him in the other room. I don't have to get up. But hey, everyone, let's see who is here. Load in with your mimosas, you guys. Check in, you guys. Type in the chat. Let me see who's here. Start by saying good morning. Great morning, everyone. I don't know where everyone is at. We're going to let some more people load into the live and then we'll go ahead and get started. I'm excited to be talking to you guys today. This is the official comeback into the YouTube world. So I cannot get this open. Ryan, let me text them. I can't do mommies and mimosas without the mimosas, y'all. So let me get Ryan in here to open this up for me. I don't expect too many people to be here on this live. We'll see how many people load in. Hi, Marcia. How are you? It's been a while, huh? How are you doing, Marcia? For the new people that just got in, check in the comments, in the chat. I want to see who's here. We have any new faces, some familiar faces. I know there's probably some new people that are going to be on here. Let me get Ryan to go open this, you guys. Hey, Destiny Boo, you got your coffee ready? I know you can't have this, but at least you're here with your coffee ready. I'm going to get Ryan to go open this, you guys. Give me just a second. Can I twist it off from there? Huh? Why? No. I just okay, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, y'all. Ryan got it off for me. I don't know if you guys heard it. It was super duper loud. Let me not go too heavy. I still got to do this live. But I got today some Barefoot Bubbly. It's pink Moscato champagne. I used this for the last Mommy and Mimosas live. It was real good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. We're good, Marcia. We are so good. We've been gone for a while, but we are officially back now. You know me. That's why I wanted to come on here. When I get involved in something, I like to give it my all, give it 100% effort, know what I'm doing all the time. So we started a family business, and I had to learn the ins and outs to business. You know what I mean? So it's something new for me. I've always been an entrepreneur, and I've always wanted to own my own business, and I got the opportunity to get involved in something where I could learn about business, and I can make a family business. So it's not something that just Ryan and I are doing, or I'm just doing by myself, but it's something that my whole family can be involved in, and something that I can leave to my family. So I took a break from YouTube. Honestly, I regret taking such a long break from YouTube because I miss you guys. And my YouTube channel was just starting to grow. So I'm getting things back up and rolling now, getting back involved in YouTube since I know the business. I know how to run the business. We have a pretty large team that we're working with. So I'm excited to be back on here to connect with everyone and get it back going. So yeah, everything's been really, really great. It's summer right now. Marsha, where are you from? I can't remember. It's been a while, so forgive me, okay? Oh, this is real good. This is really, really good, you guys. I have hair on my hands though. Ryan was shaving when he opened that bottle of champagne, and I got a little hair on my glass. Lord Jesus. Man, I thought there was going to be a little bit more people on here, but we'll see who starts to trickle in. It's only 8 minutes after 11. So I don't know. Is YouTube still giving out notifications for me, you guys? They probably aren't even pushing my channel anymore since it's been such a long time. They probably didn't even send out any type of notifications that this live is going. Yes, so the kids, they're not actually like doing involved in the business right now at this moment. But it is something that they do know about. They know that it is a family business, that if they would like to take over the family business once myself or Ryan is done and we are like, oh, we want to completely retire, from doing business, it is something that they can take over for the family. So it's like a legacy business that we're building with our family. So they will never have to work a job. If they don't want to work a job, they can take over the family business and just do what we've built for them. So the kids will be doing the business if they decide to do so. Kayla is currently in college right now, so she's doing the whole college thing. Josiah's in his second year in high school. He's a sophomore this year. He's actually going to be starting school on Wednesday. And then Rylan is only 3. She'll be 4 in January. So they have a little time to go. Kayla's going to school for psychology. So if she decides that she wants to become a psychologist, if she decides that she wants to drop out of college, which we don't hope any of that happens, but if she decides to, get involved in the family business, she's more than welcome to get involved in the family business. And yeah, so they have options. We want to make sure that our kids have options. We don't want to just push them 100%. Oh, they notified you, Destiny? Okay, cool. We don't want to just push them 100% and force them to go to school, because we're always told that, right? Make sure you go to school. After you go to school, you get a good job. That's what everyone is told to do. But in reality, things really don't work like that anymore. College is expensive. Let's be very honest. College is very expensive, and sometimes the things that we're taught in school are unnecessary. Like, why did I have to continue my education to learn that? So the business that I got involved in is financial education pretty much. I wanted to learn how to work our finances, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Ryan works full time. And I was just like, what if something happens to my husband? You know what I mean? Like, I need to know how I'm going to work this situation out. What am I going to do? If anything ever happens to Ryan. And that's exactly what I got involved in. I wanted to be financially educated, have some sort of financial literacy, to know what I'm getting myself into if anything does ever happen to him. But also, just this is something that we weren't taught for generations. Like, my mom was not taught about her finances. It seems like we're taught about debt, how we're taught about debt when it comes to credit cards once we already get in credit card debt. You know what I mean? So things like that. So I want to make sure, no, you're probably not. I got a notification for it live though. Okay, cool, Marsha. What was I saying? We are taught things when it happens. And in order to prevent things from happening, we need to know things, how to do things before it actually occurs, right? So that's why I wanted to get involved and learn about finances, learn about business, so I could build something up for my family, so I could teach my kids and they can teach their kids. So that's going to prevent things from future generations, occurring, as in large sums of debt, house mortgages, you know what I mean? Losing your house, having to refinance your house, all kinds of things when it comes to finances, right? I wanted to learn all that. But I have always been an entrepreneur. I've always had an entrepreneur spirit, you guys. In high school, I was doing all of my friends, all of my homegirls' hair all the time, all their makeup all the time. You know what I mean? I actually got accepted into FITM, Fashion Institute Design and Merchandising, right? I got accepted into FITM, and FITM is really like an entrepreneur school. You know what I mean? Before entrepreneurship was really even ever heard of, FITM was already doing those programs. I feel like they were the only schools really doing those type of programs because I wanted to own a business. I've always wanted to own a business. I feel like I've never wanted to work for anyone. I've always wanted to own a business. And I didn't end up going to FITM just because the tuition. I did have financial student aid and stuff like that, but my mom was, afraid to take on that loan. And I don't blame her whatsoever because I have kids myself now, and loans are very, very hefty, okay, when it comes to finances and long term and all of that. So she didn't want to take out a loan, and that was totally fine. So instead of going into school, I decided to get my cosmetologist license. A lot of you know that I am a licensed cosmetologist. Hair and makeup was my thing. I was already doing it back in high school, So I figured if I'm not going to go to school, to go for business, then at least let me go get my license and I can be self-employed. I can. My thing was I always wanted to work for celebrities. I wanted to be a celebrity hairstylist, a celebrity makeup artist. Well, it didn't get that far. I got as far as like model contracts. I was doing hair and makeup for Ford models, doing photo shoots for models and dancers and things like that. So it never got to like a high celebrity status, but it got up there to where I was doing makeup, going on photo shoot appointments, doing the hair, the makeup for models. And then eventually I decided I didn't want to do hair. I just wanted to do makeup 100%. And I was booking gigs and being self-employed and doing things like that. But I was also working a full-time job. I was working a full-time job because those student loans that I had for that cosmetology school, I had to pay for that somehow, some way. So it always came back to finances. It always came back to money. It never really came down to my passion. Yes, those are things that I wanted to do, but I had to pay for those things. I had to pay a price, right? Everything comes at a cost. And yeah, I had to pay for those things basically. So I said, I need to work a full-time job while I'm pursuing my artistry and entrepreneurship and being a makeup artist. And then, eventually I did get pregnant. I was working my corporate job when I got pregnant. And I just stopped doing everything altogether because Ryan and I had came up with a plan to where, okay, who's going to be able to stay with the baby? once the baby gets here, so we came up with a plan that I was just going to leave my corporate job. I was already stressed out like a mug at my corporate job. So we decided together as a couple, a married couple, that I wasn't going to go back pretty much. Right. So I didn't go back, and I dibbled and I dabbled in everything, you guys. And when I say I've had an entrepreneurship for a long time, like when Ryan and I first met, I was selling jewelry. I had a jewelry business, because I've always just wanted to have some sort of business. And I had a jewelry business that I was doing for a while, but of course, that didn't work out to my likings. I'm like, jewelry is cool, but I really don't want to do that. I was doing more the jewelry business because that was hot at the time, like costume jewelry and stuff like that was really hot at the time. But I didn't really want to do that. You know what I mean? Look who it is.
Hello, everybody.
We only got a couple of people on here today, but it's okay because we're just getting started.
Hello to whoever is involved and decided to join this beautiful lady.
We got Marsha and Destiny is on here.
Marsha.
Destiny is actually one of my business partners, you guys. It's okay. Destiny is actually one of my business partners, you guys. She works with me. She just started working with me back in July. We are actually going to get her promoted this month, Destiny. She's actually taking her classes right now and all of that to get involved in the business with Ryan and I. And we are so excited to have her on our team, and we expect great things for her. She's a mommy as well. So in the chat, you can see, hey, Sharon, you can see she's drinking coffee. She's not drinking mimosas, but she's drinking coffee. Okay.
Coffee's good too. I have my coffee. I have my coffee too.
But yeah, you guys, the family business, like I said, I've always dibbled and dabbled in entrepreneurship, hair and makeup, being self-employed, but when you're self-employed, you're working for yourself. It's exactly what it says, right? You're self-employed. So the things that I'm doing to be self-employed as a makeup artist and a hairstylist, that's not something that I can pass on to Michaela. That's not something that I can pass on to Rylan. That's not something that I can pass on to Josiah. So I decided, instead of working harder, I'm gonna work smarter, pretty much, you know what I mean, for my kids and for my kids' kids to come. So that's why Ryan and I decided to go on this business venture, and build an actual business that can be replicatable and duplicatable so that we can pass it on to our kids. So we are really, really working smarter, not harder, when it comes to, thinking about our future and the future generations. So like my grandkids, my business is being built right now. It's going really well. My grandkids are going to be straight. I'm never going to have to worry about my grandchildren. You know what I mean? So that's the whole idea for this. Marsha said hi.
Hi, Marsha.
But that was the reason for the break, you guys. Like I said in the beginning, I regret my break from YouTube because you guys know I love YouTube. YouTube is everything to me. I love recording. I love talking to you guys, engaging with you guys. I love Rylan has gotten so big, you guys. Man. Rylan has gotten so big. Man. So I regret that I was not able to record, certain moments and things that happened because she is getting so big, and I'll never be able to have those videos to look back on, like the ones of her being 1 and 2 years old that I was sharing with you guys on YouTube, But moving forward, we're hopping back into YouTube full force. We're posting the 3 times a week again. Okay. So Tuesday, Thursdays, Sundays, have your notification bells turned on because we will be dropping new videos. We're going back into YouTube full force. Just because, like I explained earlier, when I go into something, you guys, I'm the type of person, I have to be locked in, focused, because I want to get it down 100% to where I don't need anybody to guide me or show me how to do anything anymore. Right. Okay. So when it came to the business, that's what I was saying. Like, I wanted to know how to do it on my own. I don't want to have to rely on anybody to run my appointments, to speak with my clients, or anything like that. So That's why I did what I did. That's why I had to take that break. It was necessary because I don't feel like I would have been using myself to my full potential if I was recording, doing YouTube videos, not giving you guys 100%, but also not giving my business 100%, and learning it, because I was going to hit a learning curve, and I did for sure. I hit a learning curve. So, things aren't established overnight. It took me some time, but now I know what I'm doing. We got it going. It's up, it's running, So now here we are back in YouTube, engaging with you guys, sharing our life with you guys. We have some really big things coming up. I actually wrote some things down because there's so many things that I wanted to talk to you guys about since we've been gone so long, you know what I mean? But if you guys have any questions, I know it's not a lot of you guys in here right now, but if you have any questions for me, please ask. I know there's a ton of new people here on this channel, just because if you follow me over at Instagram, Instagram was popping for a minute. Instagram was popping. We miss you guys too. Don't regret it. Needed a break. It's okay. Well, I appreciate you, Marcia, because I had so many people writing me, when are you coming back to YouTube? Right, are you coming back? And I'm like, I'm coming back. I promise. Right. I promise I'm coming back. Understandable. Blessings to you guys. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate you guys. For the people that are still here, Marcia and Sharon have been here for a minute. So I appreciate you guys for still being here, even after the break. Yes. So if you guys have any questions, ask me some questions. Business versus self-employed, I already kind of touched on that and wanted to talk to you guys about that. Not being self-employed, there's nothing wrong with being self-employed. If you're getting your bag that way, go ahead and get your bag that way. You know what I mean? But if you're trying to build a legacy for your kids, you have to build a business. You have to build a business, something that runs, something that can be passed down, But like I said, Instagram was popping for a minute. Instagram is still going up. If you follow me over there on Instagram, then you've seen the work that I've been doing, what it is that I'm doing in my business and things like that. Man, COVID, you guys, COVID is real. So I posted my last video back in November when Tasha and I went to go get our haircuts and things like that, right? But long story short, your girl, I want to put it on record. I didn't go to the doctor or anything like that, just because y'all know how I am. I'm funny. Like, I didn't want any doctors knowing that I had COVID. I don't want nothing on my record, right? I don't want nothing on my record, right? But we experienced COVID, okay? Rylan and I had it first, and then Ryan just recently got it, but it was bad, y'all. It was bad. Like, I don't wish that on nobody. COVID is something completely different, okay? But we went through COVID. We did have COVID, and I was shocked. I was hurt. I was hurt because I'm like, I've been doing everything to prevent us from getting COVID. Right. And to have it at the same exact time as Rylan, and to see Rylan, my baby, go through COVID, oh, it hurt me so bad. It hurt me so bad, you guys. I'm like, I could care less about how I'm feeling, even though I felt so it sucked, okay? It sucked, but just seeing my baby be sick like that, I was so sad. I was upset at myself. Like, how did we catch this? Right. Like, even though I've done everything to prevent it, we wear our masks, we use hand sanitizer, we still ended up catching COVID. And it's just because it's really real, you guys. COVID is so real. Like,
do you think that she got it?
Do I think that Rylan had it?
Yes.
Rylan for sure had it. She had all of the symptoms that I did, and her head was hurting. She was like, Mommy, my head hurts. Yeah. I'm like, I've never heard my baby say her head hurts.
Yeah, that was one of my symptoms, the headaches. It was killer. Definitely had my head hurting for sure.
COVID sucked. But then also, you guys, in a couple of my videos before, my very last video with Tasha, I was talking about a funeral that we were going to, and we hit a wave of funerals, you guys. It's not just one funeral we went to. We went to one funeral that was in September. Then we ended up experiencing another funeral in January.
Yeah.
You know, and right after that funeral, we had another funeral. And then recently, Ryan's grandmother passed away, our grandmother passed away. So we had another funeral.
And then my cousin.
And then our cousin just passed away. So we had another funeral, you guys. So it's like in a monkey. Yes. Yes, we have heard about monkeypox. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like all of these new things that are popping up and stuff like that is insane. So I pray for everyone, for all of you guys, all of our subscribers, supporters that we have here. I'm praying for you guys to not go through any of that. Thank you so much, Sharon. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, so we've been going through a wave of funerals. You know, it's like one funeral every couple of months, and it just takes a lot out of you, you know. So we're trying to build the business, go to the funerals, deal with the kids, you know. So we're just really experiencing life, you know. Hi Karen, how are you? I'm glad you guys are feeling better. Thank you, Marcia. Yes,
back to 100%.
Yeah,
back to 100%.
Back to 100%. So we're just experiencing life, you know, you guys, this is life. So as you get older, you start to realize a lot. You start to realize what is really important to you. What are your values? What are your morals? You start to appreciate things, you know, that you never really appreciated. Just like we were watching this girl in our city, she ran a red light, you know, she ran she ran a red light. So she killed 6 people in the city in LA, you know, in an area that we go to often. Okay. So our stomping grounds pretty much. And it made me cry. It made me cry because I'm like, life is so short. You know, we just experienced all these funerals that we've been going to. And then for someone to do such a senseless act, she had got in an argument with her boyfriend. They're arguing. So she goes out and she's drinking at a house with her friends. She decides to hop in a car. She's a nurse and she's 37 years old. She works for Kaiser. You know, she hops in a car. She runs a red light. She's going 100 miles per hour and she kills 6 people, you guys. Of the 6 people, 4 of them were in one car. She split the car in half. One of the ladies was pregnant. She was 8.5 months pregnant. She killed this woman, her unborn child, her infant was in the car. He was only 11 months. His birthday was in a couple of days. He hadn't even hit 1 year old yet. And then her fiance was in the car too. So she killed 6 people. They haven't really spoken about the other 2 people that she murdered, but those 4 people in that car, it had me cry so bad. 1, because it happened in my city, so it hits close to home. And 2, I'm like, that could have been me, Rylan and Ryan and JoJo driving in a car. You know what I mean? So life is so short. Hi, sister.
BT gang in the building.
Hey, I was wondering. I'm like, is she gonna get my notification or what?
Hey, BT gang in the building.
BT gang, we back. BT gang. I told you it was coming back. We back. We back. We on here at a Sunday Live, but we were telling them about how we hit a wave of funerals. You know, all of them being on Ryland's side. I'm still hurt over that accident. Yes, sister. I'm just like, I keep thinking about it. It keeps replaying in my mind. It's just horrible. But we were telling them, about the funerals that we went going through, that accident that happened. It was spread all over the internet, you know, and just how hurt we are by it because it's in our city. We didn't even know the people, but you don't have to know someone to be heard or influenced about what happened to them. You know what I mean? So it's just unfortunate. And life is just short, you guys. So
very short.
Enjoy the moments. Use your time wisely. Time is the thing that we don't get back. Okay.
I think a lot what I look at that incident with the accident is because now our son, he's growing up as well, and he's learning how to drive. So it hurts that, you know, potentially he can be behind the wheel at any moment and something like that can happen, you know. So that's how I felt really bad for that family.
Yeah, and I'll elaborate on that. You know, he's learning how to drive, and he was asking Ryan the other day, you know, can I drive? Can I drive to In-N-Out because we're going to get food? And he's like, can I drive? Can I drive? And
Big
Ryan,
ups to In-N-Out, one of the best burgers.
sponsor us. No, I'm kidding. No, but he's asking Ryan, can I drive? And Ryan's like, no, dude, you can't drive. You know what I mean? Just because as parents, we're looking at that incident and he really doesn't understand. Like, even though he saw it,
Right.
he still doesn't understand, like, that
The
could be us.
The seriousness.
Yeah, like that could really be us. Like a whole family in a car just wiped out by one person's careless, senseless act. You know what I mean? So life is just, man, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? So enjoy it while you're here. Stay prayed up, you guys. I don't know what you guys believe in, who you believe in here,
Right,
but
right.
whoever you believe in,
Right.
make sure you prayed up. You know what I mean? And living your life how you want, but also living it the right way, you guys. Live it the right way. So it's been a lot, you guys. It's been a lot, but I'm happy that we're tapping in with you guys, getting back involved in YouTube, because I miss you guys. Like I said, I miss y'all. Y'all are my family.
She not drinking her mimosas like me though, unfortunately. She don't do too much now. I don't say something.
It's good though, y'all. It's good. If you haven't tried this Barefoot Bubbly, the pink Moscato,
yeah,
this is good. This is real good.
That's really good.
But COVID funerals, Rylan will be 4 in a couple of months, you guys. In January, she'll be 4. She's grown up so much. She's doing the most, you guys. Wait until you see her. I'm telling you, the first vlog, you gonna be like, girl, right. Girl, this little girl, she's lit though. Okay, her personality is so fire. You can't tell this girl nothing. She got all the confidence. Right. That was crazy. She was a traveling nurse too. Yes, she was a nurse, 37 years old, nurse working for Kaiser, you know what I mean, practicing in California and Texas, and just crazy. But Rylan is lit, you guys. I can't wait for you to experience her. She's fully potty trained now. She's sleeping. Mom just showed me the video of her painting the dog. Yes, you guys. She just recently got a Chelsea camper, like a Barbie camper that my godmother bought for her. And you know me, I'm like, it came with a white doll, but I'm like, no, you need a black doll too. So I bought her a black doll. We named her Brandy because the other doll's name is Chelsea, but I don't know where Brandy went. She's somewhere over here in her toy section, right? And she got Chelsea though, and I bought her like a little water paint set the other day. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm watching her. I'm like, what are you doing? She has Chelsea in her hand and she has the paintbrush in her other hand. And she's like, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm painting Chelsea. And I'm like, why? She was like, because she doesn't want to be white. She wants to be black.
That girl crazy.
I told you she's lit. Her personality is a fire. Okay. She is so funny. Like the fun. When I look at her, I'm like, damn, that's me. That is me. That's a miniature me right there. She looks like Ryan, but that's me. Okay. That is me.
That was funny.
We have some major goals, you guys. That's you like a mug, Sasha. She's so funny. But we have a lot of goals, you guys. I have a lot of goals for my business, my channel, for you guys. You know what I mean? For our personal life, as far as our home and things like that. I just have so many things that I'm ready to share with you guys. Yeah. All the in and outs, fully poly trained. Yeah, I know you got those things. Yes, girls, because diapers are expensive. Diapers are expensive. Okay, so I'm happy to be out of diaper debt. Let's put it that way. A diaper debt, be real. Okay.
I think it was the cleaning off.
That too.
After she would, go in her diaper and you got to clean all that off. Now it's not as hard. It's, just a quick wipe of the butt. And she's good to go. No, I'm serious, because the diaper would be smashed up. It's all bad. But
mamas, let's be honest. Okay, so when your kids get older and they still poo-pooing on themselves and stuff like that, like the poops get larger. Okay, they get larger, and I'm like, nah, you need to be doing this in the toilet. Yeah, like when it started looking like this, like a solid. I'm like, no, you need to start going you need to poo-poo in the potty. Like Sharon said, yes, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. Those full yes. So she's fully potty trained. We got that out the way. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Yes. And it be smelling grown for real, for real. Like y'all eat like us now. So you gonna poo-poo like us now. So I need you to go in the potty like now. That's so funny.
That's funny.
But you guys, I know that I've been telling you guys we're going to move. So I'm going to just put it out there. I'm going to put it in the air right now. I have really been wanting to move by the end of this year, the beginning of next year. And that's what I've been telling Ryan. That's what my goal is, that we move, because we are outgrowing this place. It's just too small. Yeah. So I am manifesting that now. I'm giving it to God. I'm telling him, Lord, we are going to be moving into a house, whether if we're buying our home or renting a home, wherever it may be. But my goal is to move by the end of this year, because like I said, we've outgrown this spot. Yeah. So I can't wait to take you guys on that journey with us. I want to go house hunting. I want to go shopping for decor. Yeah. I want to do everything with you guys. So that's one of my major goals to share with you guys by the end of this year.
You love to decorate.
I love to decorate. You know that. So I said, if I were to open another business, I would be like an interior decorator, designer. I want to have a staging company. So
really?
So Ryan used to have his real estate license. I hope that we can get that back up and running. But we could start a great business, by him having his real estate license, and I could do the staging of the homes. I want to own a staging company. So more pranks, please, especially on. We'll try and do the pranks. But I would love to have a business like that. Even though we have this business going with our finances and things like that, we're helping people out with their financial planning and things like that. I would also love to own a staging company, you guys. Like I told you, I'm full-blown entrepreneur, okay? A staging company for real estate agents. And I've always wanted to own a nail salon. A nail salon, you guys. I want to own. I have a business plan for a nail salon and everything already mapped out. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it's called, because my idea is fire. Okay, it's lit. It's lit. So I'm not gonna tell you all the ins and outs and details of that. But
if you open up a nail salon, I'll be your first client.
Yeah.
I never do that. Mm-hmm. Like I never do manicure, pedicure.
Yeah, but it's okay for men to do that.
I know, but I don't do it. I'm so masculine. I don't know. If we do that, I'll be your first client. I'm going on the record to say that.
Okay. Okay. But that's some of my goals. Do you have any goals that you want to accomplish? You guys, I didn't really plan for Ryan to be on this Zoom, or I would have called Zoom on this live. I'm so used to doing Zooms, you guys, because all of my business is 100% online unless I'm in person with that person, right? So I'm sorry if I say Zoom, I mean live, but I didn't plan on Ryan being on this live. I thought he was just gonna pop in and then kind of hop out real quick. But do you have any goals that you want to share with the YouTube fam?
You pretty much went over the goals that we shared together. With the business, being able to retire early.
I didn't say that. So
create generational wealth for the kids. For the kids. When that does happen, when they eventually have kids. So. That's all. That's my goals, to make sure that the family is always well taken care of, whether I'm here or not.
Right. Ryan has definitely been holding it down, while I'm building the business at home, because even though I'm the face of the business, but this is a family business. Like, don't get that wrong. This is a partnership. This is a legit family business that we do together. Right. But you guys know that I wasn't working. I've been a stay-at-home mom since Rylan was born. So Ryan was he's doing everything that he's
grinding.
He's doing everything that he's supposed to be doing while I'm here and I'm building the foundation of our business while I've been getting it going. He's been doing everything that he was still doing in the first place. Right. So our goal is to have him retired by the end of this year. So a lot of the goals come in play for the end of this year. The business is doing well enough to where we can get him retired by the end of the year, so where we can cover his income, but also the income that I've been building. Okay, so you'll see a lot more Ryan. We're going to get that goal accomplished. I already know it. I'm putting it up to the man upstairs because I'm so tired of having him go to work every single day, and his aches and his pains and, things like that, because the type of work that he does, the line of work that he's in, it will take a toll on his body. And Ryland's only 4. I got to have him up and ready. His back got to be all right.
That girl heavy. She be wanting me to pick her up all the time. I'm like, girl, you heavy.
His back needs to be in order. Okay, I can't have him throw his back out because you already know he's 11 years older than me. So I gotta have him up and running still.
Who's counting though?
It's the mimosa. I didn't really say it. I didn't really say it's the mimosa. No, but I gotta have him up and running still. Especially if we decide to have this other kid. Zoom is the new thing now, so.
Yeah, Zoom is the new, what is it? The new
way,
the new way.
Yeah.
The new way of doing things.
Yeah, so we got to have Ryan up and running. So the goal is to have him retired by the end of this year. So house by the end of this year, whether we're renting, whether we buy it, or and to have Ryan retired here, with us running the business full time, because I can already tell you, if we have both of us running the business, oh, you guys, it's lit. It's fire. Okay. So I'm looking forward to that, because us being home, both of us at the same time, means more content that we're able to film, more things that we're able to do, more traveling. That's what you guys are going to be seeing, honestly. On these new YouTube videos, is you're going to get me still doing the day in the life with Rylan every single day. You're still going to get me doing my DIYs. You're going to get me doing everything that I was doing. The only thing that we're adding extra into the mix is most likely more traveling, because our business, we travel, like we go places, right? So more traveling, and then more business related content, you guys. I'm really going to show you what it is that I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Because like I told you on my last live, on like the first Mommies and Mimosas, we shouldn't hold back information. Okay. We are all here to win. There's no reason why we can't win together. I don't believe in holding on to information and selling it for profit or anything like that. I'm really going to share with you what it is that I know, what it is that I'm doing, how I'm making my money, how you guys can make money. You know what I mean? How you can start a business and things like that.
That's good.
We are really, really going to get into all of that. Okay. Traveling, boss mom, business partners. So I pretty much talked about everything that I had on my list to talk to you guys about. But yeah, you guys, I'm excited to be back. Like I said, the kids are getting older, so they're more talkative, they're more engaged, they're more involved in everything. So YouTube is about to be lit. I gotta tell you, just being me, the channel is about to be real lit. You guys are about to get a lot of content. Okay. There was so much content that I probably could have given you guys, but like I told you, I needed that break. I needed to know exactly what it was that I was doing so I could explain it to you and share it with you. I never want to go into something and I want to share it with you guys and not know exactly if I believe in it or if it's something that's going to work for me. I don't want to go in anything blindsided. I want to know 100% no, this works. If it works for me, it's going to work for somebody else. You know what I mean? So that's why I took that break. I took that time. I invested into the business, to learn everything so I could share it with you guys. That information that I have is always going to be in my head now. So I'm able to share it with you guys. And I'm just super duper excited. He's been telling me, you gonna film today? When are you getting back on YouTube? So he's really on my case because
I'm trying to get her back earlier than today, y'all. But today is a good day.
He's really been on my case about everything when it comes to YouTube, because he knows we were making a lot of progress with this channel, building the community of moms here. And I didn't realize how big it was, until I started getting messages on Instagram like, girl, are you coming back to YouTube? And I'm like, I've never seen this person before. I don't know their names, so even people that are on the channel that don't even comment, were writing out to me like, I love your stuff. You're inspiring. And I never look at myself that way, you know what I mean? But I had to start, because people started telling me, and I'm like, dang, okay. Some people are going through some really tough times, and I'm able to walk them through and guide them through the process. And I never knew I had such power, to do things like that, inspire other moms and things like that. So I'm excited to get back to you guys. I love YouTube. Like I was telling you, I love sharing our life with you guys. It's a passion of mine doing this channel, building the community here. And that's all that I'm about. I want to build a community for moms, all moms, of course, but I am here for my Black moms. I want to build a safe space for us to be able to communicate and just talk about things that we go through, so. Right. I'm excited to be back on here with you guys. Definitely.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad for your excitement.
Yeah.
I'm glad for your excitement. You had a moment there where you were kind of, in and out with it, not 100% sure. My when I was in my church, my pastor used to always tell me 99 and a half won't do.
Right.
You got to be all the way in 100%. So I definitely see that fire in you. So I'm excited. Thank you, Sharon and Marcia. We're excited as well for things to come. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, so I appreciate you guys sticking along for the ride during the break again. I appreciate you guys. Just because I was like, man, I'm gonna lose a lot of people, I'm sure. And even though a lot of people didn't hop on this live today, I'm sure they'll see it at a later date.
Right.
But yeah, for everyone that stuck around, I appreciate you guys. 47 minutes into a live, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope. So
pretty long time.
So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Can't wait to share with you guys what it is that we're doing, everything that's gonna happen, everything that's gonna come. We're in August 2022. Flew by. It flew by, okay. And I'm pretty sure it flew by because I had my head down, my nose in the books, you know what I mean, learning and things like that. But the rest of 2022 is going to be lit. 2023 is going to be lit. Trust and believe we will be filming the holidays. I mean, I am on a no sleep, no days off type schedule right now when it comes to YouTube and giving you guys what you deserve with the content. I'm excited. I got some things written out. You know what I mean? I've just been brainstorming and planning everything that we can do. I have some DIYs that I want to do, especially if we get in the new house, you guys. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. The DIYs, the crafts, everything is going to be lit. So I'm excited.
Now you can be loud without the neighbors hearing you like that. What? With the when you do your
right, with all of my power drills and tools and stuff like that. I was waking up everybody in the condos, y'all. I was like, I didn't care. I had to get the bed done. I wanted to get Ryland's bed up and going. This is how big Ryland is, you guys. She's almost like at the edge of her bed. She's so tall now, you guys. She for sure got my height. She's gonna be very, very, very tall like I am. If you guys don't know, I'm about 6 feet tall. Okay, you've never really seen like my whole body like that, but I'm about 6 feet tall, and this girl,
and I love it.
This girl is going to be tall, okay, because she's in her toddler bed, but she's like head at the top of the bed to her feet to the bottom of the thing almost. So she's growing.
She's definitely gonna take care of it.
Some time goes when everything sounds great again. Blessed to y'all. Truly, the grind. I feel you. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, definitely in grind mode right now. because I can do it all, you guys. I can do it. I can run this business. I can run this YouTube channel, share everything with you guys. I can do it. I had a moment. I'm like, can I do this? You know what I mean? Can I do this business? And can I do a YouTube channel? You know what I mean? But I can do it.
Yes, you can.
I can definitely do it. And I'm excited to do it, you guys, because we just have so many things that are coming up, and it's just exciting. And I don't feel like it's fair to hold out on you guys, especially for everything that you guys already miss, you know. And I didn't really get a chance to check in. And you guys, there were days that I would pick up my camera, my vlogging camera. Are you guys doing more family vacations or no? Yes, we will definitely be doing more family vacations. We actually are planning to take a trip to the Bahamas in February. So you guys will definitely be able to go on that. Hello, Sincerely Marvelous. How are you? So yes, you guys, more family vacations. Another goal of mine is I've had so many different brands reach out to me. I do want to start, back doing partnerships because I stopped, like I said, my nose was fully in my books. And I'm going to start doing all of that, and I'm going to start teaching, the ones who reach out to me. Thanks, babe. A lot of women have actually reached out to me about doing like a coaching program. And I don't know. How do you guys feel about me being a coach? Coaching women on business. I feel like I do that. I'll do that here on this channel, but people have reached out to me about doing a coaching program and things like that. So that might be another business that we dibble and dabble into, but we will definitely let you guys know everything that we're doing. But yeah, definitely more traveling, you guys. Bahamas. I mean, I go to conventions and large business meetings and stuff like that. And one of my mentors, he's amazing. It's a son and a father, and they run a business, and he's my mentor. He's taken me under his wing, the both of them. And man, when I tell you, I just never expected things to be this way. Like, it is pretty darn cool, you guys, because my mentors are African American. They come from the same area where Ryan and our families and our backgrounds come from. So they're super relatable, but they are very wealthy, they're very wealthy. They do very good for themselves. And they have taken us and our family underneath their wings to make sure that they guide us on the right path. So I'm just happy. I'm blessed, you guys, very highly favored when it comes to certain things. I think you do great. Thank you, Sharon. And I am. I love people. Okay. I love talking to people and things like that. So I think I'll probably do good. But yeah, definitely a people person. I've met so many new people, you guys. I've always been like, I don't have no friends. My friend is my sisters. You know what I mean? My family members, those are my friends. I don't have no real friends, but I definitely have met some friends in this business, some people that I have just connected with on a different level. And I'm excited to share them with you too. Like, I go out with my friends and I'll share some of those moments with you guys when we go out to dinner and stuff like that. And we just have real conversations, you guys. It's like, it's crazy, but it's amazing. We have real conversations when it comes to family, when it comes to what we want to do. I've never really experienced friends having the same interest as me and wanting to do the same things that I want to do. I've just always been so business minded. One of my very best friends, she's very business minded too, like me. You'll be seeing her more on the channel too, because COVID, you guys, it stopped everything, right? COVID stopped everything. But one of my best friends, her name is Natasha. And it's crazy because you guys know my sister's name is Tasha, but my best friend's name is Natasha. You'll be seeing her. Who, Natasha? Yeah. You'll be seeing her a lot more on this vlog too, because we've been spending a lot more time together since COVID, and everything is kind of like, it's still here. It's still very real, but we kind of know how to deal with it now. you know what I mean? But you'll be seeing a bigger look into my life. You're not just going to see 100% mommy content all the time anymore. It's really going to be like full blown me in action when it comes to mommy, wife, business owner, you know what I mean? Everything. So I'm excited. I'm super excited, you guys. I hope you're excited for the new year. Um, Goals and resolutions. We'll go over that at another. I was going to say, I don't know them other hosts. My sister, because like I said, my sister is my best friend. My sisters are my best friends. My sister's my mom, our family, our core group right there. We've always said we don't got no friends. You know what I mean? It's maybe like one friend outside, but they know Natasha. I've grown up with her. I've known her since I was 15 years old. So yeah, Brock and Tasha, she was in my wedding. So if you go to my wedding video, you probably even already know Natasha. You've already seen her face because she's in the wedding video. But yeah, you guys, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I know it's not too many people on here, but I know it's not too many people on here, but I'm excited for everybody that's on here. I hope you guys are excited. It's Sunday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. This mimosa got me hot. The air is on, but it's it's not like I'm hot. Okay, it's hot, but not. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Tell them what Ryland's been asking.
Ryland's been asking for a sister, you guys. She's 100%. I'm like, well, girl, it's not like guaranteed you're going to get a sister. You might get a brother. Do you want a brother? No, I want a sister. I want a sister. But every day she's like, Mommy, I want a sister. Mommy, I want a sister. Are you going to get my sister? Is my sister coming today? So the other day she told JoJo, we're getting a sister, a little sister. And he walked in here and he's like, are you guys not telling me something? I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, she in here talking about we getting a little sister. She just know a little sister is coming out of it. Maybe one day. Maybe it will happen. I don't mind having another baby. I just want to be prepared, you guys. I want to have my business up, all the way up. You know what I mean? Running. Huh? Yeah, I want to be financially 100% financially prepared for another baby because babies are expensive, y'all. I didn't even like, I always knew I wanted to have a baby. I'm like, not always knew, because there was a point in my life to where I was like, I'm not going to have any kids. You know, the trauma you go through, like you've seen your mom like be a single parent and you know what it looks like. So I was just like, no, kids aren't for me. But deep down inside, it was because I didn't think I was going to get married or find a husband, or you know what I mean? I was just, you're so used to what you see. Of course, you can always imagine like, oh, if I had a husband one day, and you know what I mean? But when you're such a realist and you look at reality and you're like, okay, my mom doesn't have a husband. She's a single mom. You know what I mean? That's just how I always thought. And that's why I grind as hard as I do, you guys, because it was instilled in me. I watched my mom grind hard, you know what I mean? Being a single mom and things like that. And sometimes, and let's go on a little marriage and relationship venture real quick. Ryan would kind of have to tell me that sometimes, like he loves it. He appreciates that I grind so hard. I do what I do. He knows that I can hold my own when it's time for me to hold it down. I can hold it down myself. But he kind of had to remind me, like, let me help you sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all just on you. Like, we're together, we're married, you know what I mean? Even just in our relationship, let me help you. You know what I mean? So I had to get open to accepting help and things like that. But yeah, I was just like, no, I don't want no kids. You know what I mean? But when I got with Ryan, that's when I realized I wanted I really wanted a child. Deep down inside, I've always wanted a child. I just didn't think that it was possible just because of what I was exposed to as far as having a healthy marriage, having children, you know what I mean? Having a family, like a legit family that comes, girl, no, I'm surprised he wants a sister though, I think, because Rai, the only kid he knows. No, for real though, like our children, mine and Tasha's son, they're cousins, but they're the only real kids that they know. Like if you ask them for another child's name, another friend's name, they're not gonna tell you nothing. They're gonna tell you Rai. They're gonna tell you Noah because that's all they have. All they know. So now they're on this new kick to where they want siblings. You know, I want a sister. I want a sister. So I think children sometimes just want someone to play with, relate to. Yeah. When they get to asking those questions, they get lonely. Exactly, Sharon. That is 100% it. Because sometimes I will be busy. You know, I will have an appointment or not be able to play with Rylan at all times, you know, because I got to do the dishes. I got to pick up her toys. I have so many other things on my plate. I can't play with her 100% of the day. Yes, I will take time out of my day to make sure that I play with her, you know, so she gets that interaction. But when I can't play all day, oh, she's asking for that sister. She for sure wants that sister. And I'm like trying to explain to her, you know, when the sister comes, like she's not going to be able to play 100%, like go full force. You know what I mean?
A couple more of these mimosas.
I'm telling you, this right here.
A couple more of these mimosas, you know.
Barefoot. Oh, you saying Rylan might have a sister after a couple more of these mimosas? He's trying to trick me, y'all. He was trying to trick me. But barefoot, baby, this barefoot bubbly, this is good. The pink Moscato, this is good. So sheltering the heck out of them. For real, we were sheltering the heck out of the kids. You couldn't go to the park. I barely want you to go to the store with me, okay? Let's be honest. Because I don't know if you're going to keep your mask on. But she's been going to the park, going to the pool lately, different things like that. But COVID, for sure. COVID, we had our children right when COVID started. Like Rylan just hit a years old and then they announced COVID. So it's like we couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't do anything. She did not have, you know, that capability of meeting other children, bonding with them and playing with them. So sometimes when she's like really standoffish when it comes to kids, I'm like, dang, you know what I mean? It kind of sucks in a way because I'm like, look, this little girl's trying to be your friend, you know what I mean? And she's just kind of like,
You couldn't even invite like other kids, like family members with kids to like birthday parties.
Right. And you, like Ryan was saying, you couldn't invite, you know, like your family members that had children over to your home because you're scared of what are they going to bring from their home into my home. You know what I mean? Like everything was just super sketch. Nobody knew anything during COVID. So it was just a mess, but I'm happy that it's not exactly 100% over because COVID is still real. COVID is still out there. Like I told you, we were exposed to COVID and it was crazy. But this whole new monkeypox thing, Lord Jesus, I ain't got no time for nobody to be catching that. So JoJo's about to start school on Wednesday too. And I'm like, bruh, hand sanitizer and mask. Like, I need you to keep those on you at all times. So it's just crazy. Right, Tasha. Noah goes to school next year, though. I'm nervous but excited that he'll get to interact with the kids and reveal his little personality more. No, seriously, 100%. That's what I was talking about. Rylan will be going to school. And all she asks about is sisters in school, like double S's. She wants a sister and she wants to go to school, like immediately. Mommy, I'm going to go to school today when she sees JoJo, because JoJo attended summer school. We're taking JoJo to school. You're going to take me to school too. You know, she's ready. She's so ready for that life, you know, of a little kid. She's just a little kid, so she doesn't know any better. Yes, you guys, Noah is older than Rylan. Noah's like a couple of months older than Rylan. So I guess, Tasha, we're going to have to decide what school they're going to go to because we know they going to school together. They got to be going to school together unless we decide to move out of Simi, but where we go, you guys will follow, I'm sure. So, but yeah, school, man, already, that's crazy. Yeah, because we got to have them look after each other. We got one boy and one girl, so it's perfect. If a girl messing with Noah, she can beat up on the girl. I'm kidding. No, you guys. So you know that little trend that was going around to where the mom would tell the kid, "Come put your shoes on," because this girl said this girl's mom want to fight me, and she got a son or she got a daughter, right? So we ended up doing that little prank on Rylan, and she was like, no fighting, mom. No fighting, mom. She's so sweet. I wish I would have got, because that would have probably went viral. But she was like, no fighting, mom. No fighting, mom. And I'm like, you're not gonna help me fight? And she's like, no, I don't want to. She's funny. Right. Sweet, sweetheart. But she's a Sour Patch Kid, you guys. That's what I say.
She'll fight us though.
Yeah. She'll definitely fight us, but them other people, she's a Sour Patch. She can be so sweet. Mommy, I just want to give you a kiss. She'll give me a kiss. And the next day she's like, no, mom, no. I dropped her off. I dropped her off at my mom's house the other day, and I gave her a kiss, and I'm like, okay, mommy, we'll see you later. Give me a kiss. So I gave her a kiss. And then my mom was like talking to me about something and had me stopped for a couple of minutes. And mommy brain, you guys, I paused and I was like, oh, okay, mom, and I'm like, okay, Rylan, give mommy a kiss. And she's like, I already gave you a kiss. And I'm like, well, give me another one. And she was like, bye, mom. Like, girl, oh my God. She's crazy though. She's funny. My Sour Patch Kid, my blue little Sour Patch Kid. It was funny as hell, but the house was so pretty. I didn't post it, girl. My baby was ready. Noah was ready to fight. Noah was ready to fight them little boys, Tasha. Marsha, don't forget hand washing, 100%. Washing those hands, hand sanitizer, mask, all that. I need him to have all that on deck when it comes to going back to school. Well, all right, you guys, we've been in for an hour. We pulled it off for an hour. I'm happy of myself, proud of myself that we got on here for an hour today. You guys can start looking for new vlogs, new contents, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I'm trying to decide, should I do a Mommies and Mimosas on Sunday, every Sunday, or should I do a Mommies and Mimosa, do a vlog, then a Mommies and Mimosa, and then a vlog? What do you guys think I should do? Should I alternate? Should I do 100% Mommy Mimosas? I have some Mommy Mimosas topics that I want to talk about too. What do you guys think that I should do? Let's see in the comments. Should I alternate? Should I do Mommies and Mimosas 100% on Sundays? Should I alternate? Or should I do Mommies Mimosas and a vlog? Or is that doing too much? Is that overkill? Am I be capable of doing that? I could be. Oh, we gonna get content every day. No, make Sunday your Mommy and Mimosas days. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I want to overkill y'all with our life. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hop off of here because I cooked breakfast and I haven't even ate the breakfast yet. Okay. I gotta eat some breakfast. Because once you start your schedule, you have to keep it. The algorithm don't play that. I know. Yes, that's what I was saying. I'd be off, level out. Okay. Yeah, for sure, Tasha. I know. I got to keep the schedule. So yeah, we'll do lives on Sundays, Sunday mornings. I hope this time works for everybody. If it doesn't, it's okay. It was I got up pretty early today. So if the time, we might change the time just so it's better for people on East Coast time. I know I do have a lot of people on the East Coast. Maybe they could not make it today, but it's all good. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for thugging it out with me, for staying here with me through the break, through the live, all that. We appreciate you guys so, so much. We are looking forward to being back on YouTube. I'm super excited. Happy to take you guys on this journey with us. So we will definitely see you guys next time in a vlog on Tuesday. Love you guys. Bye.